Hello everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War with the 1600 AD Colonialism mod. Now, we're actually at the Siege of Goa, right after the battle that took place at the port. We marched back to the fort, and the Indians followed us, so they sent out a lot of troops from the capital ready to take us on, and this is the siege. Unfortunately, this was a very slow burning siege, and it probably would have taken up the entire episode, and I didn't really want... I want to get over India because it's such a dull experience right now. The enemy keeps sending the same kind of troops over and over again and so on, and yeah, so that's why we're looking at it like this. But be sure that I am going to show battles later on, of course. We just need to get over that there's going to be quite a few of them. With that said, let's actually move on to the campaign map after the Siege of Goa. And here's the result of that siege. Now, the siege lasted for an hour, so when it kind of ebbed in and out of conflict. But most of it was very drawn out and a very long time. We can, however, note that I lost a large part of my pistoliers. And that was because really mismanagement out in the field. But then again, the enemy specifically chased them down and killed them. Now I talk a lot about how crap the enemy's light troops are, but they are in fact very deadly in terms of accuracy. So they do pack quite a punch and are able to shoot down a lot of my men. When it comes down to what killed the most, we have halberdiers and heavy pikemen. But there we have that. So this is actually done during the end turn, so we'll let it run through and see if the Indian wants to attack us in any more places. And then, after the Siege of Goa, we have the Siege of Gibraltar. Now, it's only one turn until surrender, so we have to sally forth to take on the enemy. The Spanish have been managing to amass an army of 3,000 men laying siege to our fort, which only holds 1,000, including some militia from the local towns. I have an army on the way, or it's being recruited. It's still gonna be a few turns until it's ready. So until then, Gibraltar is on its own, and hopefully we'll be able to hold out. We'll see how this battle goes. And with that said, let's go ahead and see if we can't win this battle. Now, unfortunately for us, the fort is pretty useless if someone doesn't actually want to attack it, which is the case right now. They rather starve us out. So we'll have to sally forth and take on the enemy. An enemy that is 3 times our size. My plan is to blitz whatever army comes first and then deal with the reinforcement. We'll see how this goes. And also, unfortunately for me, they've spawned on 2 flanks, and I don't know which one they're spawning at. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to place the guns in a way that can actually be beneficial for us. Also, the cavalier men are not particularly good. I have tested out using the Fusiliers, and they are a lot better, and they have more modern uniforms, or modern by comparatively to these guys. Anyways, let's see if I'm able to win here. So they lock the cannon over there, and then the rest of the Spaniards are over here, and they also locked the cannon over there. Given the fact that we've got one pike unit stuck over there, is that we're gonna get that one first. And it's actually coming our way. Let's see if we can't deal with it. We're gonna move into... We're actually gonna move back because he's advancing rapidly on us. We're gonna move into pike wall. I'm gonna send you around to take out the cannons. So we're gonna move the pikes into pike wall. Hopefully he'll run straight into that, and then we'll get the cavaliermen to fire from the flanks. And now we'll hold fire as they're way too close. Cavaliermen to the sides. And we should be able to kill this guy pretty quickly. Gonna turn the guns around and fire over there. We're holding. We've lost about 20 men out of this unit. Not too bad. Come on, run, run, run. Not very accurate, are they? Come on. Second rank. And third. Cavaliermen, you're god awful. Well, they have... I don't know how many of the kills have been done by the cavaliermen, though. Compared to what the pike wall is doing. Where do we have enemy reinforcements? All the way over here. But I'll be able to take on the rest of the enemy army long before that. Oh, they're actually marching on us. We'll direct the howitzers to fire at them. Given that the enemy is not actually attacking these two, they can move over. You will attack. I think at this point it's quite clear that we're gonna win here. However, the bigger fight is not so certain. So we'll prepare to defend this area instead. Is that a cavalry? That's a general's bodyguard. It's a cavalry unit. Catalan militia is moving forward as well. We don't like that. Move into 3 ranks. We need to maximize the efficiency. And once these guys are ready, into pike wall. It's a very thin pike wall. The enemy was broken. Pursue them. Enemy cannons taken over. The enemy is kind of unsure of where they want to go. I don't like the fact that they're kind of outmaneuvering my pike line. And also the fact that my howitzer shots haven't actually done that much to them. Okay, they're coming straight at these guys. We'll have to break the pike wall. Re-establish it. We got a single volley off at them, which killed a single pikeman. Oh, cavaliermen. What am I to do with you? Disband them, of course, but... Fire at the closer unit. Right, deal with these. The Catalan militia, I imagine they've got longer range than us. Ooh! Boom! That was a good shot. Just blew up a load of them right there. And they're now within range of this unit. And this one will move into aid. We go into Musket Battle. Thing is, I can't wait too long here. We got pikemen, 2 pikemen. Get over here. Okay, now they're starting to fire at each other. We're very few casualties. Not entirely sure what the enemy is doing. Come on. The musket fight is pathetic. Oh, they're back in the cannons. It doesn't matter that much. Damn, the pikemen are coming in close. The enemy general decides to charge in just in time to get hit by the volley. For some reason though, they decide not to fire the third round and instead just take the brunt of the enemy attack. Pikemen charge in, and you need to hurry over there. I'm wondering why the enemy pikes... Well, maybe I shouldn't, because they're waiting for the reinforcements, which are quite numerous. Come on, shoot the enemy general already. I'm surprised that my howitzers haven't actually done more damage on the enemy. The gunners are absolutely useless. We need to prepare against the enemy. These guys seemingly don't want to actually fight us. They're just standing there like morons. Are they forming into their own? They looked kind of like they were forming into their own pike wall. Oh, these guys are close. We need to do pike wall over here. The enemy general was sent away. This unit will support the pike wall over there. Ooh, the enemy is ready to attack in the flank. Hold fire here for now. I don't want it to happen like last time where you just fired. Okay, they're gonna stand there. I think they might actually be forming pike wall. You'll move back, you'll move forward. Okay. Good volleys being fired here. But it's a very low amount of troops actually getting killed by these guys. Since this one is actually stationary, we'll target that one. Form into pike walls. And then we'll get these musketeers to aid here. I'm gonna get you over there. And you on the flank. But there's more coming. Ooh, really good shot. Right in the middle of all this mess. The enemy is flanking us really hard though. Okay, hold fire, because now we're at risk of shooting our own. To the point where one shot landed right there. We're gonna target you instead. This unit needs to prepare, as it's about to get attacked by this unit. Ooh. Okay. The enemy is completely enveloping this unit. We're gonna go run there, attack. Ooh, pike wall. Oh. Oh no, our unit got overrun. Like completely overrun by the Spanish. And why are you switching direction? Please. Don't. Okay, form square then. You're firing straight into the back of these guys. They're completely enveloping us and destroying the square. Right now it kind of looks like Gibraltar is going to fall. My cannons are getting overrun. There's too many enemy pikemen. Okay, ready to shoot down the enemy bloody musketmen. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. I'm sandwiching this guy though, which is probably gonna go well. And we might actually win there. Oh shit. My pikemen are getting slaughtered, completely massacred by all the Spanish troops. Come on, get firing already. Ah, shit. Now these... all my pikemen are gone. And there's still like 2,000 enemy pikemen. Okay, let's try to retreat to the fort. I don't think we're gonna be able to win this one, but we'll be able to inflict a lot of damage on them. Run for the fort! The Rock of Gibraltar. Oh, this unit for some reason gave way. I'll at least get one unit back. The enemy cannon hasn't actually hit the wall, which I guess I'm lucky that it hasn't. Come on, musketmen. Get inside. Something that I've never actually seen before is the Spanish cannon crew left their cannons, took our cannons, which were in range of the fort, and actually blew a hole in it. So suddenly, the pike... oh, did you see that? That shot bounced on the wall. So the pikemen, which can't climb the walls, suddenly now are able to get inside the fort. Only one of our unit actually has shot left. Ah, here they come. Here comes the Spanish. There's no way we can win. But at least we can make them pay a little before they take the fort. We're not gonna give it up without a fight. Okay, the AI was really clever, but it's at the same time, obviously the AI isn't super clever, so... they managed to open up a hole so they can get in. But I don't know if they actually know they have to fight us as well. We'll sacrifice one of the peasants, maybe that will drag them in. I kinda want the last fight to be inside the fort. Don't we? The Spanish are coming! The Spanish are coming! Aim for the officer! Counter charge! Keep them away from the guys that still have shot left. We'll try to at least. The Spanish pikes just push their way through. Gibraltar is going to fall, but it's not going to fall without a fight. These guys take forever to reload, so it would be really nice if you would actually do as I command and organize yourself over here. Okay, so one of the armed populace were slaughtered to the mat. No, it was actually one of the cavalier units, I think. No, it must have been. It must have been the other armed citizenry. Okay, so now they're running. And now it's only this one over here that's actually still in the melee fight. And now second Spanish units coming in. Okay, for God's sake, reload, reload. No, they run! The fort has fallen into Spanish hands. Here we have the statistics of the battle. We deployed 1100 men, the enemy deployed 3400. We lost 1000 men, the enemy lost 1500, so we were able to inflict a lot of damage on them. Unfortunately, it's not enough. So, damn. It's not enough, so unfortunately Gibraltar is going to fall. They're gonna be starved out within a turn. Which is not great. As I said though, I am building a new army, so we're on the fields of England. We're setting up a new army, so right here we've got the pikemen, Earl of Argyle's, a Scottish pikeman. And we've got the long range matchlocks instead of the... What's the other one called? The other one is called Early Flintlock. Or Flintlock Musketeers. This one's matchlock. So they fire further, but their accuracy is weaker. None of which is historically correct. In terms of matchlock versus flintlock. We've got grenadiers being recruited. And we also have cannons and horsemen being recruited. But it's quite a few turns away until we're actually able to launch anything to try and reclaim all of this. But we will reclaim all of it. Make sure of it. This is a region, it's a victory region. So it's a region we need. Let's see, where do we... There, Gibraltar. It's even the fourth one. England, Georgia, Ireland, Gibraltar, New France, Hindustan, Scotland, Florida, Leeward Islands. Now we got all of that. Also, I'm really... Look at the Ottoman Empire. They've taken most of Russia. They're all over the place. What I really would like is India and them to declare war on each other. Now, in between here, I've actually gone ahead and organized a ceasefire agreement with India. We took back Arcot. And we're starting to build a garrison here. A garrison with Fusilier infantry and colonial pikemen. We're gonna need a lot of them. We're also building up here. I'm gonna switch out, probably remove some of these cannons. Or switch them out. Now, they were pretty useful in the Battle of Goa. But eventually we'll switch that out. I've also moved all the priests into our own controlled territory. Now, as much as I would hope to cause a religious strife in the enemy territory, it took so long because there's so many Indians to convert. So we only got to about 23% in this region, and 9 in this one, 0 in this one. I think we got a few percent here, but I think they've got like, they've got 2 of these Hindu temples, which means that we're not gonna get any foothold of Protestantism here until we've actually taken control of this province. Hopefully I'll be able to post more armies down here. But this is gonna prove quite a difficult area to take control of with all these stupid armies all over the place. And at the same time, we've got still this Martinique that needs to be taken from the French. Now, I have recruited 2 cannons, which we're gonna need if we're gonna break the walls of that blasted fort. It's a very big fort as well they've built there. Let's go ahead and take control of the port. Normally this port would have been under the control of the pirates, but since the pirates are now gone, there is no longer... Okay, we don't have enough to leave this island as of yet, but soon we will. I've already moved over the priest, and the province was quickly converted to 100% Protestantism. causing a bit of a religious problem. However, they're more resistant to the foreign invaders. This province has long been in French hand, and I imagine ethnically all the colonizers might be French. We have upgraded a lot of stuff here, but I mean, America's so big, and there's so much stuff to upgrade here. But if we go over to, is it policies? We can see that we now make, from just the tax, 14,000 out of this region. We make 3 from India, and we make 7 from Europe. Trade is massive. 28,000 from trade. A lot of spice, a lot of tea. If we look at tax income from all continents, 25,000. Trade, 28,000. I've sent the little, if you're wondering where the little trade fleet went, I went here, but there's actually, all my enemies are here. Spain and France got pretty big fleets trading in these trade nodes. So, and then I went here, but then all trade nodes are actually already taken, plus there's a Ottoman fleet, and all are, I'm pretty sure, are taken here as well. So what I'm going for is here, where there, I mean, all of these might be taken, but I can add on to this fleet right here, and we can get more of that spice to flow. The spice must flow, mustn't it? I think we'll end turn once more, but then I think we'll end this episode. We just need to see Gibraltar fall, unfortunately. Bastard Spaniards. I knew I always try to play, you know, give the air a little bit, and, you know, how many times did I race Portugal? They couldn't stand, and finally the Spanish actually learned from all the mistakes, and they pushed me out. I thought this garrison would hold, but it didn't. Right. It's end turn, and the inevitable fall of Gibraltar is about to happen. Okay, so for the second battle, the Spanish do not just leave us to starve, but they actually attack us, and suddenly their reinforcements have moved away, and so we have 211 men to defend the fort against their 192. I kind of have a chance here. We could hold out. Let's try it. They start by sending in the Catalan militia, which only numbers 15 men. It seems a really odd choice. And they're just marching them straight into our fire. I'm not entirely sure if they realized that we were gonna resist them, even though we're starving at this point. Now if we look out of the hole... Okay, so after that, they are sending the pikemen just very slowly, and their officer. For some reason they've decided they want to break more of the wall, more of the not so important part, so they're not going to break a second hole in the wall. But they, yeah, we'll speed through this and see if we cannot actually get to a point where we're going to fight. The enemy general rides ahead of his army and is seemingly riding straight for our muskets. Form square, if you please. Protect the officer. Now the armed populace is still outside the square, and they're gonna be able to chase him down. So one by one we're gonna take down the enemy's units. Oh, he's charging the square. Now these guys don't have bayonets, so oh, let's make sure that this one does not fire. Let's see, these guys do have shot left. Once the Spanish general decides he's gonna leave the square, we can shoot him as he leaves. Go ahead and fire if you please. Come on, someone take him out. Okay, they weren't reloaded. And the square doesn't want to fire either. Until everyone's reloaded. It's riding for the wall. Not entirely sure what he's doing. Oh, he's charging the square once more. Come on, just kill him. Or kill his bodyguard. To cut down one of our guys. 2 of them. Do not touch that flag, you bastard. Oh shit, the enemy artillery has kind of found its way to our square. Which was... Oh, there he goes! The enemy general falls. And before the bodyguard managed to retreat, we take him down as well. So the enemy were supposed to siege us. But it turns out that we were too fast for them. Let's go ahead and see if we cannot coax the enemy to attack us. Or at least we cannot somehow destroy them. They're still targeting this piece of wall. For some god-awful reason. The Spanish pikes are now finally deciding to charge inside the fort. I've put the armed populace in front to kind of soak up the attack. Hopefully giving time to my musketeers, or my cavaliermen, to actually be able to reload in time. So that they are ready. Oh my god, the howitzer, your accuracy is god-awful. The armed populace quite quickly overran. We're gonna wait. Oh, I was about to say we're gonna wait for as long as possible to fire. Oh no, of course. First rank fires, then the enemy moves back out of range. So now first rank has to reload. Okay, the armed populace is now done for. Come on, get your shit together. Go ahead and fire, if you please. Oh, the first rank didn't even sit down. And unfortunately, all of these guys did not have time to actually fire. I don't know if I dare even fire. Fire round shot at this one. I think we might be able to win here. Just because this unit's so much larger than this one. This one, definitely not. I could cheese it by running up on the wall. The pikemen can't get up there. Or inside a house. Oh. But that would be kind of cheesy that the pikeman can follow us into the house. Damn, you know what? Can I just run through it and come from all sides that way? 56. Oof. Can I fall back? Just save us a little bit. Give us the time to maybe fire once. Okay, switch to explosive now. Okay, you're not ready to fire. Let's just make sure that when you are ready to fire that you're plenty within range. It's too little to change it though. And it looked so good in the beginning. We shot down the men of Catalan. And we shot down their general. Boom! Good explosion. I actually took out quite a few of them. But not enough. There's still about 100 enemy pikemen. Are you ready to fire? No? No! I mean now. I don't know if we even shot anyone. That's how poor it was. I think we might have shot some of our own men. It would be nice if you could fire canister. Sometimes they can. Okay, you're gonna be able to get one shot off. Make it a good one. Okay, someone definitely miscalculated how much gunpowder was supposed to go in that shot. We might be able to get a second shot with these guys, but it's not going to be enough to take down 74 men. Cannon crew is pretty good at actually melee fighting, but not that good. Are you going to be able to fire in time? No, you've even stopped reloading. Counter charge. That's going to go. Oh, there goes the commander. This guy decided to pretend to sleep. No one's gonna notice that he didn't actually get killed. He just stood there and then he fell to the ground. Psst, don't give me away. And now we have 27 men left. Now, as we all know, Spanish troops cannot get on walls because they're so afraid of heights. But it would be so cheesy to actually do that as a to win the battle. We tried our best, but no, Gibraltar fell, unfortunately. Here's the statistics. So we managed to take out 85 of the Spanish, but we lost our entire force to the very last man. We actually killed 75 of the enemy, while they lost 85, so that's 10 that they killed of their own. While we killed 3 of our own. Or 2, I mean. Cavaliermen were the ones that did the most. Didn't do a lot though, 36, 26. Howitzer killed 9, and the European citizenry killed 4. But it's quite important because they shot general, but unfortunately Gibraltar falls into Spanish hands. And, whoa, really on timing for the Moroccans to declare war on me, when I no longer have Gibraltar. I imagine it's just because they're there to steal my trade. Another shit fleet. They have a bomb cache, but that's about it. It's not like I can sink you in seconds. Just in case something goes completely haywire. We killed them all and we captured one ship. I wonder what ship it is. It's one of those shit ships. We might as well take the prize money. There goes Morocco's plan to steal all my trade. Now, because I've lost this port means that I need to go back to England to repair the ships. We recruited some extra troops. I do have an army and I am gonna wreak havoc upon the Iberian Peninsula. They're gonna rue the day they decided to go against England, those bastard Catholic bastards. Those bastard Catholic bastards, yes. With all of that said, we're gonna end turn. Oh yeah, in the end turn there, we have another problem with the Spanish. A quite substantial force have landed on the coast right next to New Orleans. And I've got no troops besides this guy, which of course crashes the game. Also, it's the closest military fort or military installation that I have. The next one would be either Philadelphia or well, we've got Cuba. So I think we're gonna have to abort our plan to attack Martinique and instead launch this army against the Spanish instead. So we'll move at all haste. There's no way we're gonna be able to stop them taking New Orleans. But we can, in fact, try and defeat them afterwards. The cannons, I'm not too worried about them. Neither the targeteers. It's the pike formation. So they got 5 of those. How many do I have? I have 4. It's okay. I do have my dragoons. I have cannons. Should be fine. Canister and so on. But with all of that said, I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.